The PHLY Eagles halftime show live from the Xfinity Lounge and presented by our friends at Bet365 and Ashley Furniture. Bo Wolf, Jamie Lynch. What a half. Jamie, I am smiling because we will get to the craziness with Jalen Carter on the first play of the game. We will get to a defense getting absolutely torched by the Dallas Cowboys in this game. But I'm smiling because, you know, there's so much. What are they going to look like? What are they going to look like? And Jalen Hurts in the first half was freaking awesome. Man, 3 touchdown drives on 3 drives, 9 of 11 for 93 yards to go with 6 carries for 48 yards and 2 touchdowns. He has been unbelievable. And in the face of all of this craziness with the defense in the first half, Jalen has been like the face of the calm leadership that you were hoping to see. If this is going to be the year of Jalen Hurts, it's going to look a little bit like that.
That was awesome by Jalen Hurts. He put the team on his back until that 51-yard kind of dot there to Jahan Dotson.
What a throw that was.
On the money. Before that, he was doing it himself.
Yeah, it was all short. All his passes were within 10 yards.
And his legs, the third and long, cool as a cucumber. Dodging, he did the custom Jalen Hurts, like hard stomp with the right, cut back to the middle, picked up a huge first, diving for touchdowns. Awesome half for Jalen Hurts.
It has been like he has been just the force of his personality alone has the Eagles winning this game 21-20 heading into the second half, and they will get the ball first. We'll get to a little bit more of the offense in a second. Let's now get to the defense because the first play of the game. So Ben VanSumeren, the kickoff, Ben VanSumeren suffers what looks like a serious injury, and you feel terrible for him. And while they're looking at him, Jalen Carter walks over to Dak Prescott and gives him a little hawk Tua.
A little Dak Tua, as you said out there. That
what are we doing?
We have some beautiful Ashley furniture out in the main room, and I thought about smashing it, but unfortunately, you can't break that stuff. It's
and
good.
Also, just right in front of the ref. Just right in front of him.
He was standing. If you were Dak Prescott, I was the ref, and I was just like...
So he gets kicked out. He gets kicked out of the game.
And it wasn't even like you could claim a little spittle. That was a full-on...
outrageous.
Loogie.
You can't... what are you doing,
you
man?
Can't
be doing that. What are we doing?
You're the youngest team in the league or close to it, if not the young. You can't play like that. Jalen Carter, he had his, concerns coming out of college. He's been great for 2 years. Mm-hmm. He's been great. That was just completely unacceptable. He let his teammates down tonight. He should be embarrassed.
That is true, and I imagine that he is. And yet, I do think that the Jalen Carter of it all obscures the fact that even if Jalen Carter were in this game and being awesome, the defense would still be getting carved up. And it has been sort of like, man, I'm worried about cornerback 2. I'm worried about cornerback 2. I'm worried about cornerback 2 all summer. I trust in Vic, but I'm worried about cornerback 2. And boy, if you were worried about cornerback 2, it has looked exactly like you were worried it would look. CeeDee Lamb, 4 catches for 86 yards. They are just picking on Adoree Jackson to the extent that at the end of the half, it seemed like he got benched for Jacorian Bennett, who then committed a penalty. So no real answers here for the Eagles. It looks like they have had at least started with Quinyon Mitchell following George Pickens and then shadowing everybody else. That didn't work very well. The Cowboys have gone up and down the field in 4 drives, 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals.
I mean, Adoree Jackson was so bad, Bo, that they went to the break glass in case of emergency and had Cooper DeJean lined up on the outside a couple plays just to get him off the field. Look, he's not it. He's not the cornerback 2. We know that. It's can Jacorian Bennett rise into that role? We'll see. It was definitely a PI there before half on his kind of first play starting there. But they were right to address that, cornerback situation in training camp. It's not good enough. You got to call a spade early in this one. It's unfortunate, but that cornerback 2 is a problem.
Super chat from Entrepreneur215 agrees with you, says can't put Adoree back in the game. I wonder what we will see in the second half. I would imagine we will see Ja'Cory Bennett, yeah. The other question marks that we had on defense, Jahad Campbell's playing every snap at linebacker, and then they're sort of rotating at safety with Andrew Makuba and Sidney Brown. It seems like Makuba most of the time, and then when they're in base, it's Sidney Brown. It doesn't matter who it's been. They haven't been good enough. And then the pass rush, you've also been worried about that. They've gotten close a few times. Jordan Davis has actually looked pretty good as a pass rusher, almost got home twice. Jalex Hunt almost got home once. Josh Uche had a nice inside move at one point. But if you were worried about the pass rush, I mean, they certainly have not gotten home against Dak Prescott, who's 12 of 17 for 127 yards.
Yeah, Dak looks good. The receivers look good. Nolan Smith has picked up 2 15-yard penalties. I don't know if it's the jitters from the opening night and the league watching, the banner dropping. They're pretending like they don't care about it. No, none of us believe you. You're human beings. They came out there like a team that was a little bit on edge. And if it wasn't for the coolness of Jalen Hurts, it's frankly, to me, from the optics of that first half, a miracle that they are up here at halftime.
I really do. I give Jalen Hurts so much credit in this half because
that dude is cool as hell.
This game, it started as poorly as it possibly could have started. You see a guy get injured, maybe for the season, so you're going through that. Jalen Carter, your best player on defense, gets thrown out of the game for doing something really dumb and not in service of the team. And then the Cowboys drive right down the field and score a very easy touchdown. And all of a sudden, this offense that was just okay last year is like put up against it. And yeah, the Cowboys have a pretty bad defense, but that doesn't matter in this situation. Jalen Hurts. And you could just tell he was so calm, so cool, so measured. He knows that this is the first drive of a 17-game season. No big deal. And in this first half, we spent all summer. Where does Jalen Hurts rank? That first half, I don't know that I would have a different quarterback that I would rather be handling that situation for the Eagles right then.
Yeah, this dude is here to stay. Like in the worst parts.
I love a just first half of the season, big proclamations. But yeah, like Jalen Hurts was freaking awesome.
He was fantastic. Saquon Barkley looked good. The receivers were kind of left out of the game. It looked like AJ was open once or twice there. Not going to make a huge deal out of it because Jalen Hurts was that good. That guy between the ears is as sound as you could possibly want your quarterback to be. Just kudos, Jalen Hurts.
And now listen, he's going to have to be that good again in the second half because I don't have, a real expectation that the defense is going to be able to stop this Cowboys offense. Maybe they can buckle down in the red zone again, but the Cowboys are going to keep scoring points. The Eagles need to keep scoring points too. And on that front, are we going to see them throw the ball to A.J. Brown, who did not have a target in the first half?
My over 80 receiving yards bet from the pregame, Bo, does not look good. Looks like old Jamie's going to be down 25 units on that one, unless a couple big plays happen. And it does feel like Saquon is close to kind of busting one big, so maybe they get the big, 100-yard or 85-yard scramble for a touchdown from Saquon. But, yeah, the passing game outside of the Dotson play, a lot of dinking and dunking. Pretty unimpressive, uninspiring.
Yeah, even DeVonta just one target and one catch for 6 yards. So I would imagine that in the second half we'll see those guys a little bit more involved. But I actually think that other than that, Kevin Patullo seems like he has had things rolling a little bit offensively.
Yeah, a lot more under center than we've seen in the past.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a surprise.
I think of the first 10 plays of the game, 4 of them were under center. There was some play action, which my hoagie mouth has been screaming for. I love play action. I'm a sucker for it, and you got to be under center to run it, Bo. Some good stuff from Kevin Patullo there in the first half.
7.2 yards per play for the Eagles offensively in that first half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. That'll be good enough if they keep that up in the second half.
So you know Uncle Vic a little bit. How's his temperament at halftime here?
He's probably mad at Howie. Like, this is who you gave me? These are my corners? We'll see what he does. Let's give him a chance to adjust. But let's see how it goes.
I wonder how mad he is at Jalen Carter. He's got to be frothing mad.
Yeah, that
changed the complexity of the entire game. And kudos to the Cowboys, puke. But Javonte Williams, they started running it right up the gut right away. And everybody else, the Nolan Smiths, the Hunts, look, they're used to Jalen Carter taking up a double team every single play.
Yeah,
so that affected the entire game. And hopefully the Eagles can be victorious in this still. But, man, what a mistake that was.
All right, that's going to do it for the halftime
like
show.
Like and subscribe.
We will be back. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I mean, you still got like a couple minutes to join the supporters club. We're going to talk a little bit more about that on the postgame show. But make sure that you stick around for the postgame show. Jamie Lynch, Vinny Curry, Les Bowen, We're going to hear from Fran Duffy. We're going to hear from EJ Smith. All kinds of good stuff. Hearing from you as well as the Eagles try to keep up this offensive onslaught in the second half in the first game of the season. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you after the game. And as always, we love you.
Go Birds!
We all silly like the mayor.